Hey, good morning, Lyfe Cast fam. How we doing? It's Lennon here. It's about 7 in the morning in Colorado. It's another beautiful day, another glorious day to be alive. I'm so happy to wake up, first and foremost, and I'm still here, so that's a beautiful thing. My dogs are here, and that makes me so happy. They've been gone for over a week, so I love waking up with them here. And I'm just so grateful for everything I have. Past, present, and I'm grateful for the future as well. But the big and most important part is right now and being in this moment, and I'm forever grateful for being conscious in this moment. So this morning, what I thought I'd do is kind of give you a glimpse into how I meditate and what my meditation routine is. This video is inspired by Mr. Bernard Rackley, so shout out. He's doing great things every morning, going live, meditating. I love it. I watch it every morning, so big shout out to Bernard. My method of meditation, I call it the MMV method. And what that stands for is mindfulness, meditation, visualization. And these are kind of three separate components that are very similar, but they make up a really nice combination. The mindfulness part of it, we're going to take a look at being present. We're really going to do a sensory experience. We're going to start out here in just a moment, and we're going to take in everything we see. We're going to look at ourselves. We're going to feel the moment, feel our relationship with the world around us, with the environment we're currently in. From there, we'll get into a nice little transcendental meditation. Transcendental meditation is a very effective and pretty easy form of meditation in which we'll just start to breathe, start saying a mantra, which is kind of a word or a phrase that we're going to repeat to ourselves in our head and really focus on as we meditate. When any kind of thoughts and feelings come in, we're absolutely going to know that that's okay. That's what they're there for. Our mind thinks just as our heart beats, so we can't stop it from thinking. But whenever those thoughts or feelings do come, acknowledge them, kind of package them up and let them go, bringing your focus back on to the mantra. From there, going to go ahead and get into the visualization component. After our meditation is over, we're going to kind of open our eye, or keep our eyes closed, and we're going to start to visualize our day. I want you to get in there. I want you to really, really picture everything that's going to happen, all your successes, whatever your goals are for the day and how you're going to meet them. Visualization is one of the most important things that we can do to be successful, because our minds don't really know the difference between a real life experience and a visualization hallucination experience. And so we can literally start training our brains for that success just by using visualization. And some of the most successful people in the world use visualization every day. Okay, so that's a little summary of what's going to go on. We're now going to just get into the meditation. And I hope you like it. The very first thing I like to do is start with some alternate nose breathing. This just kind of helps clear the airways and bring me centered. So to do that, first we go big inhales through the nose and big exhales through the nose. 3 of them. Now, as we get to our alternate nostril breathing, we're going to take 2 hands. We're going to bring it right by our nose. What I'm going to go ahead and do is plugging my right nostril. I'm going to inhale through my left. Once we fill up completely, we'll hold both for a little 3-second count. I'll let go of my right. Exhale through my nose completely. Once I'm exhaled, we'll hold there 3 seconds. Back to inhale through the right. Once we're all inhaled, plug the nose, hold for 3 seconds, open the left, exhale through the left, completely hold for 3 seconds. And that'll be 1 round. We're going to go 5 rounds of that to start with. Here we go. I like to close my eyes when I do this. So there was 5 rounds. Now what I'm going to do is slowly get into what people kind of call box breathing. Box breathing is going to be a nice 3 and 4 count in, hold it for 3 or 4 counts, and let the breath out for 3 or 4 counts, holding it again at the exhale for those 3 or 4. We're going to start to repeat this, and as I'm doing this, I'm going to keep my eyes open, and I'm going to kind of just make some observations using my eyes first, okay? We're gonna get the visual sensation first. So let's kind of connect with the breath. Look around you. See the colors. See yourself. You are this moment. You are consciousness. Right? We can say, I am love. We can be grateful for our sight. And grateful for everything around us that we see. So as we use our eyes here and appreciate all, we're slowly, as we keep our breath, going to close our eyes and go through some more of our senses. Once you find your breath, start with the ears. Pick up on the slightest sounds in the room. Focus on them, identify them. Now switch your focus to the louder, more dominant sounds in the room. Hear them, focus on them, appreciate the consciousness in the moment, vibrate high. Slowly shift your attention away from what you hear and let's go to what we feel. Start at your feet. Feel your feet. Where are they? Are they touching something? What does that feel like in this moment right now? Keeping your breath. Work your way up your body, your legs. Feel your legs. Are you sitting? I hope so. What are you sitting on? What is it made out of? Feel that moment right now, that sensation upon your skin or upon your legs. Keep working your way on up to your midsection. And feel how it moves as you breathe. Feel all the tissues in the body moving. Feel the breath calming you. Bringing your mind into a more restful, peaceful state. And letting your soul settle. We're going to move from our senses of touch, keeping our breath, to our sense of smell. What do we smell? Pick up on the different odors that exist right now and feel. Let your sense of smell do its job. Sending messages to your body, mind, and soul. Slowly, start to shift your attention back to your breath. As you slowly begin to inhale and exhale, let your mantra come into your mind quietly. Just use the mantra 1 to start with. Repeat it in your head however it comes naturally, focusing just on 1. You can use any other word, but make sure it's a word that doesn't have significant meaning to you, because that's going to make our mind become more active and think and think and think. And we're going to try to get it to quiet, and while it thinks, let it go. So if we can focus on a word that doesn't have a lot of meaning to us, that allows us to help keep our mind in peace. Thinking only about the moment, feeling our breath, how it connects with our mantra. If thoughts come in, again, that's perfectly fine, and that's going to happen. You cannot stop your mind from thinking, just as you cannot stop your heart from beating. Accept those thoughts, accept those feelings, package them, and then let them go, slowly returning your focus back to your mantra. As you repeat your mantra, your body, mind, and soul will come together in quiet. As your meditation session slowly comes to an end, keep your breathing, stay connected to your breath. And slowly go from the meditative state where the mind is quiet. Now let's focus the mind intently on the beauty and the love that we have today. Don't just think about it, visualize it. You can even talk about it. Today, I'm grateful to be alive, to be surrounded by incredible people. I'm grateful to have the ability to be pursuing my dream. Today I have a lot of work I would like to get accomplished. I can picture myself succeeding, shooting and editing the videos, and getting them up on my social platforms. I can now visualize myself continue to develop my coaching program. I'm picturing myself going through my list of goals and the things that I need to accomplish today without getting too far into the future, still feeling present and connected to my breath. Just visualize. Be as vivid as you can. Your body, mind, and soul doesn't know the difference. You're teaching it and priming it to accept love, reject fear, be ambitious, conscious in the moment, and achieve any goal that you would like to achieve. As your visualization session draws to an end, back to your breath. And here in just a moment, we're going to slowly and calmly open our eyes, letting our visual senses and the rest of our senses connect back with our world. Taking us from that meditative state into our visualization, coming to becoming more conscious, awake. And now we're here again, looking around. Just like we did earlier, seeing yourself in space. Feel your body. Feel the clarity, feel the smiles, right? And when you're ready to start your day, slowly but surely, get on up with a smile and go about your day, succeeding in everything you want. Now, my meditation usually takes me between about 25 minutes, sometimes 30, through the whole entire process from sit down to get up. But that's mine. Don't feel like you have to go that long. Start small. In fact, if you're having any kind of trouble with this, or if it seems too much, just pick one of those to practice. Start with alternate nostril breathing, perhaps. Spend a few minutes doing that and get on your way. But be grateful. If you feel good with that, try that sensory mindfulness exercise, right? What do you see? Close your eyes. What do you hear? What do you feel? What do you smell? practice that for a few minutes alone. These are great things to do throughout the day to get practice all by themselves. And when you can kind of link them together, excuse me, it just makes for that much more of an awesome experience and being conscious. Work on the meditation. Just close your eyes for a few minutes. Connect with your breath. And use a mantra. There's other forms of meditation too. You don't have to use the transcendental meditation or a mantra. Find meditation that works for you. Also use that visualization technique, right? It's great all on its own. And the best part about all of these things, they all lead into one really nice principle that is our second principle, and that is be still. We live in a very chaotic, left brain dominant, overstimulation of the nervous system society. Lots of stress, lots of worrying about the past, and worrying even more about the future, but not being present enough. This stress response makes our bodies react accordingly. And when we have a stress response, our immune system kicks in, right? And it starts trying to fight the inflammation and fight the bad things the stress is doing. And it's creating more inflammation. And it's this chronic, low-grade, systemic inflammation that is the heart and the birthplace of pretty much every disease. They all share that in common. High levels of inflammation throughout the body. So as you meditate, as you're mindful, as you visualize, respect the moment. Let's restore right brain, left brain balance. Let's calm down that overstimulated nervous system. And let's let our bodies, minds, and our souls connect together, becoming one big fire. Have a beautiful day. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, much love.